Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? Did you think I forgot all about you again? It's been a week since I've done a video, a week and a day, actually. Um, we just took some time and did some other stuff for a while. Um, Not intentionally, actually, just kind of happened that way. Um, but I had a really busy weekend. I'll talk to you about that after the bag. Yeah, so let's get to the bag. It is one of my favorites, Roots, 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 Roots. And it is really, really cute. It is a 1980s black leather bucket bag. You know how I feel about Roots. There's your Roots stamp at the bottom. It's just a gorgeous, simple, but yet I think very easily identifiable, not only as a vintage piece, but as a Roots piece. Now it doesn't have that white, maybe it did and somebody's taken it out, but it doesn't have the white fabric label inside. It has a zipper compartment and then that is it. Because in the 80s we didn't have phones. So, but it's not that deep. So I think that's kind of the saving grace. And it has this kind of leather band from the bottom. It's in amazing condition. It has just a buckle on one side. And look how thick that leather strap is. Just Roots, you cannot deny the quality of Roots, the vintage stuff in particular. So that is today's bag. Strap drop is 22 inches, so you can get it very nicely as a crossbody. Beautiful bag. It's not huge, medium size for sure, but how much stuff do you need to carry around? Me? A ton. But anyway, that is today's bag. So, what have we been up to? Had a crazy busy weekend. Friday was art crawl. It's getting ridiculous how early I've got to get there. I had no intentions of getting there at 10:30, but I got there at 10:30. If I had left it till 11:30 a.m., I wouldn't have got my spot. So, yeah, it was a good 12, 13-hour day. I made a few bucks, but nothing like it used to be. That is for sure. There was a Hamilton Ticats game going on Friday night as well, but I don't know how much that affected the crowd. Saturday, Pius worked, so what did I do Saturday? Not a lot, actually. I did come home, and I did do some stuff. I think I was out and about most of the time. And then Sunday was Fort Erie. The last Fort Erie of the season. There was only 3 this year. And come to think of it, I can't believe I used to do that every weekend. I mean, I guess I didn't have a life, but it's a lot every weekend. So it's been 3 dates this season. I did not bad on Sunday. The best of the 3 dates. And God knows I need it because I'm still not back with my clients. I just got a message this morning to say it's going to be at least the 23rd. So it's been close to 2 months that I haven't worked. And it's really starting to get a little bit stressful. So not that I work full time, but it certainly is a little bit extra that just gives me a stress-free situation every month, and I haven't had it, so it's been a little scary. Anyway, Pius and I are still awesome. We just seem to be getting closer and closer with every day that's going by. Our time, remember, get on there. We're coming up for 3 months now, and yeah, I don't know. Pius had to work at 2 a.m. yesterday morning, so I came home here. Because, I mean, 4 a.m. is bad enough. I mean, it was a nightmare when it was with Bruce, but I know this one doesn't seem to be that much of a hardship. But 2 a.m., no, sorry. And I couldn't sleep, and I was like, you know what? I probably would have got more sleep if I just stayed there. So, it's a bit I know it is, but still loving it, still having a great time. Yeah, we spent a lot of time together last week. Obviously, Pius was off. So we just stuck around the house. We didn't really go anywhere. A few bike rides. Went to Long Point on the bike. If you're in my neighborhood or in my part of Ontario, Long Point is an absolutely beautiful spot. But we went through Port Burwell or Port Rowan, and they have like a little town center. Fabulous. Excellent. Was it the Twins ice cream store? And then there was a little thrift store. I didn't find anything though. There was a beautiful leather bucket bag, but the strap was completely damaged, so I didn't pick it up. And that's about it. We just haven't, summer is screaming by. It is mid-August now. I just had to move my car from one side of the road to the other side of the road today. And yeah, not sure how excited I am about fall. Usually I'm not. I'm a summer person. I'm a sun worshiper, so I like that part of summer. And we've been out on the bike and art crawl, and oh my goodness me, I had so much sun. My nose is all peeling, and 2 weeks time we're going up north on the bike. It's going to be a 5-hour trip on the bike. Not sure how I'm going to do with that. But yeah, just doing me. The bags, excuse me. The bags are coming along. I had 3 shows last week. In the last 10 days, I had 3 shows, and all of them were canceled because the facilities were on outbreak. So I know nobody wants to hear this, but it is ramping up. I was actually next to a young lady at Art Crawl who monitors the wastewater here in Hamilton. And that's how they monitor COVID levels. And she said the wastewater contamination levels are the same as they were last Christmas. And that's when Omicron first started and went crazy. So, it is what it is. You're going to get it or you're not going to get it. Hopefully it is just a cold for you. But I'm a little nervous about my mom and dad going to the UK. We had my Auntie Pat passed away very unexpectedly last week. And so mom and dad were scheduled to go to Scotland, but they've had to move their flight times for the funeral, and it's just very sad. My mom's youngest sister, and it was very, very unexpected. And you just never know. You never know. And that's, Pius and I, feel very strongly that life is too short. And when something is meant to be, let it be. Don't, put it off or whatever the case may be. It just, you don't realize until something like that happens just how short life is. And I just feel so badly for my cousins who, were very close to their mom. And, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But life goes on. But it is tough. It's really tough. My mom and my Auntie Anna, who are identical twins, would speak to my Auntie Pat every Sunday morning. And they kind of monitor their morning around that Skype call. And now there are no more Skype calls. So I don't know, it's just sad. But anyway, on a lighter note, Leather Bag Lady weather report. The weather has been fantastic. It's starting to get cooler at night. It's starting to get darker earlier. I think 8:45 last night, it was almost ready to turn a light on, whereas it used to be 9:30. So it's coming. What's it, August 21st, I think, is the summer solstice. I'm not sure if I've got that right. I'm not with my client. He just is up on all that stuff, so he would have pointed that out to me. We had a beautiful, what was it called, supermoon last week. Pius and I were sitting in the driveway most nights, and this moon was unbelievable. Full moon and just as bright can be. So amazing how much you can get from simple things. don't have to spend money on all kinds of stuff all the time, as I am trying not to, because I haven't been working, as I've said. Bag sales, the end of July were really quite good. It's really starting to slow down, so I'm working on another little project, which I had to work on my Facebook page, my Leather Bag Lady Facebook page, because it was no longer showing under my profile. I can click on pages and see it, and I am an admin, so it'll let me do stuff, but it's still not showing under my profile. So I don't want to get started on my next little project and then it all kind of falls apart. So anyway, .com is not really doing much, but I don't care, because that's part of my next little project that I'm going to be working on. So anyway, that's it for me today. Hopefully you are having a great end to the summer, and you didn't miss me too much. Said to Pius, I have not done a video in over a week. He's like, you better get on that. I said, yep, I'm going to get on that, and here I am. So have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.